Hello my beautiful people, welcome back to Make with Gist. So today I'm gonna talk about how to get into the Big Brother Naija's house. One of my subscribers actually sent me an email requesting me to do this video. Basically I thought about it and I'm like, yeah, because not everybody actually know how to get into the Big Brother Naija. Even myself, I didn't really have that information, so I had to go online and do my own research. So this is what I got, guys. Big Brother Naija, you will be able to obtain the form from the Big Brother Naija audition website at africanmagic.dstv.com. Information regarding the form will also be made available on social media channels on the Big Brother Naija channel. So this post will be constantly updated. Their post will definitely be constantly updated. It says, how much is the Big Brother Naija form? Some fellows claim the price of the form is as high as 80,000 to 100,000 naira. But this is just why we encourage you to only rely on official source for sensitive information. The form is totally free, guys, and the organizers will not charge you for anything. Also, the process are very strict and not biased. You do not need to buy or make any payment for the form. It is open to all Nigerians. All you need to do is make yourself available for the process. So this is the registration guideline. It says the eligibility requirements. If you are selected by the producers for the next phase of the audition, you must avail yourself for a possible video interview. If you are selected for the next phase, you will be contacted via email. Make sure your email address is correct and check your email to see if you qualify. All selected applicants would receive their email once the audition phase is complete. If you do not receive an email by the date, you have not been selected. If you're selected by the producer for an interview in the semi-finals, you must be willing to travel to Lagos at a time as scheduled by the producer in its sole discretion to final selection process. Economy travel and hotel accommodations will be arranged and paid for by the producers, guys. You must be willing to live in the Big Brother Naija house located in Lagos with approximately a dozen or more strangers where you will have little or no privacies. I'm believing everybody already know this phase. If you're chosen to live in a house, it is your responsibility to make any necessary arrangement with your employer and family in anticipation of the extended absence. The house is excessively outfitted with video and audio recording device which will record broadcast. We all know this phase anyways. So you must be at least 21 years of age by the time you're applying. You must be a Nigerian citizen or permanent resident of Nigeria and are in possession of a valid identity document. It could be your Nigerian passport, it could be whatever ID card you have, that is valid, that you can present, then that will be okay. You must be in excellent physical and mental health. You must have your head must be 100%, because come on guys, nobody wants to fall into balaba. If you selected to be interviewed, you may be given and must complete and return prior to the date of your personal interview in Lagos any further application materials, including but not limited to additional physiological and health questionnaires or documents such as your birth certificate, passport, and other identifications, as well as a medical history form. If selected as a semi-finalist, you must complete the participant form package, which will be furnished to you by the producer and will include but not limited to participant agreement and release psychological and medical assessment, including blood and urine test. Confidential and agreement, including those of your immediate family members, caretakers, agreements, and other additional information as required by the producer. You must also submit the physical and psychological examination by producers selected medical professionals in Lagos, selected by producers, and meet all physical and psychological requirements. By applying for participation in the Big Brother Naija, you authorize the producers to conduct a civil and criminal and any other type of background checks deemed necessarily by the producer. Nobody wants to bring in a criminal or, employees, officers, directors, and agents of any sponsor of the program or contest or prize related thereto, and any of their respective licenses, assigned parents, affiliated and subsidiary companies, and the immediate family, spouse, mother, father, sister, brother, daughter, or son, regardless of where they live, or members of the same household, whether related or not, of such employees, officers, directors, and agents are not eligible to participate on Big Brother Naija or participate in the application process. The video casting submission guidelines. Follow the simple step. You follow a simple step. Make a video of yourself and save it on your computer or mobile device before starting your application. Submit your video for assessment. This is your casting video and must strictly adhere to the following guidelines. Big Brother Naija producers are looking for a dynamic group of individuals who are articulate, interested, and exhibit enthusiasm for the project, as well as willingness to share their most private thoughts in an open forum of strangers. This group of individuals, while meeting the technical requirements of the program, must also have sufficient physical, psychological, and mental capacity to endure approximately 100 days in a monitored house under extraordinary conditions. And don't forget, guys, your video must be a maximum of 2 minutes in length. The maximum 2 minutes video should end with you completing the sentence, "I would make a perfect housemate because da 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 da." Video must contain your name, email, phone number, and clearly stated. Avoid all form of filters, especially video effects, copyrighted music, and background music. So the video says, "Be yourself." They want you to just be who you are. Making casting a video about putting together the best kit or wearing the wackest costumes. We are looking for people who are real. That's what they're looking for. If you come from a unique region or area in the country, talk about that place. Hold camera steady, don't shake your camera. If you're indoors, make sure the shot is a well lit room and there's lights then that can show your face. Shoot during the day so your face will be well captured. Speak loudly and clearly. Find a relatively quiet area, to avoid noises and stuff like that. So how to register? I think I said that before. The online application process starts whenever they put it online. You can just go on their website, which is the africanmagic.dstv.com. You are expected to record the 2-minute video and do what you got to do. And I think that's basically the main process. And after which you start receiving emails and letting you know if you qualify or not. So guys, I hope I was able to answer your question. And you can keep sending emails. For those who doesn't have my email yet, I will drop it under this very video, so you can send the emails of what you want me to talk about, guys. Remember, we're family. We're doing this together. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing. And to my returning subscribers, thank you guys for always coming back. And stay off crime. Do what you gotta do. Keep your head up, and know that being positive is life. It's beautiful to always help people. Be of help to another person. One love.